I accidentally slept with my boss. He's a CEO. He's the kind of guy that you read about in novels.
Hey, it's been a really long night, and I think it should be a longer night. You should come over. I'll see you soon. What do you mean by question mark? Because it used to be fun. I have good wine. I'm in room 1501. I'll see you soon. I'm coming.
Mr. Hawthorne? What are you doing?
Last night, with Lucian laying beside me, I couldn't sleep at all.
Alisa, is this how you do your job? Look what trouble you brought us. It is because of you that we lost the project with Sunlight Group. You're fired.
Mr. Clark, I was only in charge of the initial budget, not the negotiations. I don't understand how this could be my fault.
Did you forget about your unexcused absence last time?
That's because something unexpected happened at home, but I called in for a leave of absence.
So what? We needed you last minute and you weren't there. Now that the project has failed, if you're not to blame, who else would it be?
I was absent that day, yes, but I prepared the initial budget ahead of time, so there is no way that my absence would have affected the negotiations.
Wouldn't have affected the negotiations? Alisa, take a closer look. What did you write in the project budget?
No, this isn't right. I wrote 50 million. How did it become 5 million?
For a professional budget analyst, you've made such a sloppy mistake. Alisa, do you have anything else to say for yourself?
Looks like Alisa is in trouble. Lisa always strikes me as a professional. How could she make such an error?
Keep it down. Can't you see? You're just trying to find someone to take responsibility.
Wait, I have evidence to prove that my budget was correct.
Evidence? Then why don't you show it to everyone?
I have the dated source files on my computer that can show that I had the right numbers. No, they were right here. How could they be gone?
Alisa, are you joking? Where's your so-called evidence?
Alisa? Are you suggesting that Mr. Clark and Miss Hart are conspiring against you? You better pack up and leave now before making a bigger fool out of yourself.
What are you saying? I've seen the budget Alisa made. We all checked it as a team. Obviously, someone tampered with it.
Are you saying that we are framing her?
At the very least, she deserves a good reason to be fired.
Fine. If anyone else can vouch for Alisa, I can give her a second chance. Anyone?
Weren't you there when we checked that time?
I don't remember.
Since there's no one, Alisa, would you like to walk yourself out, or would you like me to have someone escort you out?
This better be something important.
Mr. Hawthorne, the business department is in uproar.
So? Can Summer handle it?
She started it. Her and Mr. Clark are trying to fire Mrs. Hawthorne.
Let's go.
Amelia, it's okay. They clearly just want someone to blame for this entire thing.
So what should we do then? Allow them to push all the blame onto you?
Ms. Hart, Mr. Clark, I'll step down from my position, but I will never admit to mistakes that I didn't make. I will get down to the bottom of this.
You're shameless. The evidence is right here. Where do you get the nerve to deny it?
Besides the project book, there's also surveillance footage and their computer backend logs. All of these will prove that my budget was correct, and I will investigate this until the end.
There is no need for an investigation. You have already been fired. Since you refuse to leave, security, drag her out.
Alisa, you dare to seduce the man I like when I'm not around? You'll never set foot in Hawthorne Group ever again.
Summer? What are you doing?
Lucian, what brings you here?
Let her go.
What's going on with these two? Am I fired or not? Could it be I'm just a pawn in their game?
Care to explain what's going on?
Well, Alisa made a big mistake at work, so I fired her. But she refused to leave, disrupting everyone at work. So Matthew called security to escort her out.
Fired for what?
Here's the thing, Mr. Hawthorne. The negotiations with the Sunlight Group failed due to Elisa's mistake. We had to let her go according to company regulations.
You set me up with some half-baked plan, tried to fire me, and then called security. Is that within the lines of regulation?
Alisa, how dare you question company regulations in front of Mr. Hawthorne? Lucian, see? She won't admit her mistakes, and she even questions you in public.
Oh god, now I'm really fired.
Alisa actually talked back to Mr. Hawthorne. She has to be fired now.
I'm actually pitying her, no matter what.
Pitying her? You're an employee too. Mind your own business.
Lisa, you sure are bold, aren't you?
Alisa, don't you know what Mr. Hawthorne means? Hurry up and leave.
Of course Lucian is on Summer's side. I'm just his wife out of nowhere. Surely I'm no match for his lover.
Hold on. Did I tell you to leave?
You're not angry?
Why would I be angry? The company needs to find out who's responsible for Sunrise Group project first. Ronan, take charge of that.
Yes, Mr. Hawthorne.
So what you're saying is I'm not fired. At least for now.
Lucian, Alisa not only made mistakes on this project, but she was absent from work without permission, and she defied you in public.
Summer, I'll handle company policy, okay? But we never, ever fire an employee for no reason.
I agree with Lucian. Matthew, I told you to wait till the investigation was done, but you insisted that the results were clear. Apologize to Mr. Hawthorne right now.
Yes, Ms. Hart.
Is Lucian helping me? But as a CEO, he needs to do things fairly in front of his employees. This proves nothing.
Lisa, may I have a few words with you?
Alisa, you are damn lucky this time. But you won't be for the next time.
Mr. Hawthorne, if this is about the project, then I'm so sorry that you were bothered.
Do you think that's why I brought you here? Next time something like that happens, come see me. And let me handle it.
You're so busy. I didn't want to bother you.
We're married. You can do whatever you want.
We're at the office. Don't fool around.
Fool around. Well, it's the proper thing since we're married.
Well, by that, I guess you mean I should act like your wife all the time? Even while we're at work?
That's not necessarily what I mean.
Well, if that's all, Mr. Hawthorne, guess I'll be going back to work.
Lisa.
Remember my words. Stay away.
Alisa, when you were in Mr. Hawthorne's office, it was hard.
I can't really understand the data over here. Can you help me, please?
Miss Hart, may I help you?
You are still under investigation. Now isn't the correct time for you to be working on company projects.
But I was just looking over the project budget for the next thing.
Your current mission is to go downstairs and fetch me a cup of coffee. Can't you see the trash is full? Clean it.
Miss Hart, I'm an analyst. I'm not an intern.
What? Are you defying your superior?
Someone is really ignorant. She hasn't been clarified yet. Now she's defying her superior. Does she think she owns the company?
Right? Miss Hart is not just the daughter of a noble family. She also has an unusual relationship with our president. It would be in your best interest to help Miss Hart with the trifle. Stop being ungrateful.
Alisa, I can have you fired for defying your superior. So you better choose wisely.
You're right. I like my job, and I'm going to become an excellent executive in my dream company.
Fine. I'll do it.
Better to bend than break, huh? It doesn't matter. Let's see how long you can keep tolerating.
Miss Hart, your coffee.
Hand it to me. Oh my god, this coffee's so hot. It almost burned me alive.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Don't you know I only drink iced Americano? Who hired you anyway?
I'm so sorry. I will go buy you one right now.
Can't you see there's coffee on the floor? Clean it up now. Who told you you could mop the floor with that? If you damage the floors, can you afford to pay for them?
How exactly would you like me to mop the floor, Miss Hart?
With a cloth on your hands and knees, inch by inch.
Summer, don't you think you're going a little too far?
What, can't handle it? You could always.
Well, by that I guess you mean I should act like your wife all the time? Even while we're at work?
Mr. Hawthorne, there's an upcoming online meeting with an overseas company.
Hey, is the business department next to the meeting room?
Yes, Mr. Hawthorne.
Let's pay it a visit first.
It's just the department, Mrs. Hawthorne, and he's already so eager to see her. He's completely in love.
Oh, sorry.
Miss Hart, would you please lift your foot?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't do it on purpose. Elise, when you were seducing Lucian when I was away, have you ever thought of today?
I didn't seduce him.
You didn't! Do you really think I wouldn't know because I was away? You dared to seduce Lucian, then you must be prepared for my revenge.
Summer, what the hell are you doing?
Lucian!
Alisa, you alright?
Elise is still under investigation, right? She's not suitable for working on company projects, so I had her doing simpler tasks like fetching me coffee, but she spilled the coffee on purpose.
That isn't true.
It doesn't matter anyway, I don't blame her for it, but she insisted on wiping it up. I stepped on her by accident. I was about to apologize to her.
Is that so? Alisa, is that actually what happened?
Lucian is in love with Summer. Even if I told the truth, would he believe me?
Yes, it's the truth.
Come with me to my office. Come.
Why on earth did Lucian call Alisa to his office again? I must find out.
Have a seat. Your hands hurt. You need a bandage.
It's really fine. I can just go home and...
No, I got it all right here. Have a seat. Alright, let's see. You know, Summer is competent, but she can be bossy and overbearing. I can transfer you to another department. If you can't bear her, maybe mine. So we can spend more time together.
No, I'm fine in the business department.
Alisa, you're my wife. I don't want you to be bullied anymore.
Stop pretending like you don't know she only does that because she's in love with you.
Okay, last step. Okay, just don't let this hand touch water for a little bit.
Thank you, Mr. Hawthorne.
It's just the two of us. You can call me by my name.
When we're at work. I thought I shouldn't.
Yeah, why shouldn't you?
Lucian, why did you marry me? And why do you keep defending me?
Do you really not know why?
We've known each other since high school, but he's always kind of ignored me. Hasn't he always had a thing for Summer? Or could it be that everyone has been wrong all along? I wonder if Lucian received the invitation to the reunion. Is he going?
Something on your mind?
It's not a big deal, but there's the high school reunion party later. Are you going?
Are you going?
I don't know. Amelia made a good point that we don't really see each other that often. Thought it'd be nice to get together.
You know what? I actually have a meeting. I think I'll pass.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'll send you something though. Since
You then. I miss the camera.
This is a customized version. Probably costs millions. Jesus, Alisa. If it weren't for you, I'd never get to be in such a luxurious car. Seems like Mr. Hawthorne really is madly in love with you.
You know, I'm still at the point where I'm wondering if he even likes me. He does treat me well, though. You know, all of his passwords are still Summer's birthday. I don't know. I'm probably just overthinking.
Maybe it's, a misunderstanding or a coincidence? I feel like Mr. Hawthorne is quite cold to Summer. I don't think he's into her.
No, that's just because he's trying to keep the down low at work.
Well, even if he were trying to keep it that way, do you know how that saying goes? We can try to hide our feelings, but we forget that our eyes can speak. The way he looks at Summer, it doesn't feel right. Do you know what I mean?
I have absolutely no idea what you mean because you sound crazy.
I'm done. You're so mean. I can't.
Well, we're late, so we have to go.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Long time no see.
So sorry we're late.
So it's Alisa. What is it? The poor student back then is pulling airs now? Did you make us wait on purpose?
Did you plan to arrive late deliberately to attract our attention? Lissa, you are still using the same lame tricks as back then, aren't you?
Who wants to pay attention to her? After all this year, she still reeks of poverty.
Hey, don't say such word. What if she's doing well and busy with work? Maybe she didn't mean to be late.
Her? She's probably a low-level employee. How well could she be doing?
What do you mean by that? Alisa and I were just...
Oh, Summer's here. Although it's been years since we graduated, she's only been more gorgeous.
Summer is both the daughter of the noble family and Mr. Harper's childhood friend. Guess Summer is more than jealous now.
Summer, come on, sit next to me. I reserved the mates for here.
Sorry I'm late. Traffic was terrible.
Never mind. It's our honor to have you.
Summer, did you buy a new sports car?
Not really. I just picked this one out of the garage because I was in a hurry. I'm actually tired of driving it. I haven't used it.
A sports car? That's something I can never afford.
It's not that much. It's only a few 100,000.
Wow, Summer sure is rich. Such an expensive car, but it's like nothing to her.
Naturally, don't you know who Summer is? Such luxury car and nothing but a toy to her. She can have as many as she wants. A bunch of snobs.
Shh. Alisa, what car did you drive here?
She? How could a poor girl like her afford a car? She must be taking the subway.
What, is she rich? That's the reason?
Alisa, the subway will soon stop running. Do you want me to give you a ride?
Oh, Summer, you're still so kind-hearted. But how can somebody as low as her be riding in your luxury car? Be careful not to get her poverty stench all over you. It probably won't come off.
What nonsense are you talking about? Alisa didn't take the subway, and it wouldn't matter if she did. She drove here. And a fancy, new limited edition convertible. Something more expensive than you can imagine.
Oh my god, what a big mouth.
What the hell? It really is a convertible.
Impossible. She can never afford that.
Alisa, did you rent a car just to show off at the reunion?
It's not rented.
Not rented? Who are you trying to fool? You can't afford even the cheapest one of such cars, even if you sell yourself. Summer, is Hawthorne Group really that good? Even a little employee can afford such fancy convertible?
Hardly. Although Hawthorne Group does have good benefits, it's not that extent. With her salary, she could probably never afford it, even if she worked herself to death. Alisa, we're all classmates here. You don't have to pretend to be rich. It probably costs half your salary to rent that car. It's best not to be so vain.
What's the point of it? It's like the Cinderella. It will revert to its true form after midnight. Alisa, don't you find yourself ridiculous?
A poor can never disguise to be rich.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's not rented. It's a gift from my husband.
Mr. Hawthorne, Mr. Walker's arrived. The meeting can start anytime.
Right. Oh, hey, by the way, my wife is having a class reunion party. Invite some over with some fine wine. Want to have some fun?
Yes, Mr. Hawthorne.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's not rented. It's a gift from my husband.
Alisa, what's the point of lying? First you rent a car to show off at the reunion, and now you're making up a story about a wealthy husband? Are you living in a novel?
Summer, aren't you colleagues with Alisa? You should know if she's married or not, right?
It's not my business. Even though I'm her superior, I try not to pry. Although I don't think so. If she really had a rich husband, why would she work for so little salary?
So, Alisa is lying again. She is so shameless.
Amelia, I think you should stay with Alisa. She got a bad influence on you. And what do you know? Alisa's husband.
Okay, you guys keep partying. Amelia? Let's go.
Excuse me, these are the wines sent by Mr. Hawthorne.
Oh, 1982 Lafitte? But we didn't order these wines.
I'll send you something else since I can't be there.
The wine is for me, right? He did say he would send something over. This is too much.
Summer, this wine must be a special gift for Mr. Hawthorne for you.
Yeah, the only one among us who deserves such attention from Mr. Hawthorne is Summer. Who else could it be?
This wine is from Mr. Hawthorne too.
Summer and Mr. Hawthorne have been a perfect match in school, and now they are still so affectionate. I wonder if they're gonna get married soon.
Of course. Summer is future president's what? Unlike someone.
Oh, Alisa, you see? You can never shake my bond with Lucian.
Alright, everyone. Since Lucian sent over these wines, let's enjoy them together.
But Summer, this is 1982 Lafitte. I think some people here are not worthy of drinking such fine wine.
They say cast your pearls before swine. Even if you let Alisa drink it, she wouldn't know how good the Lafitte is.
That's true. Giving it to her would be a waste.
You're all wrong. This wine is for me.
Did I hear that right? You said that this wine was given to you by Mr. Hawthorne?
It's hilarious. Do you think you're Mrs. Hawthorne?
Mrs. Hawthorne is Summer. Are you daydreaming, Alisa? Do you think you're some Cinderella who married a president?
Alisa, are you jealous of me? Not only jealous of my family background and my job, now you're jealous of my relationship with Lucian and want to claim the wines that are given to me. Don't you know that even if you try your hardest, what's not meant for you will never, ever be yours?
Oh, Summer, don't ruin your mood over such a rat in the gutter. She's just a clown.
How can you be so confident that the wine is for Summer?
When Summer and Mr. Hawthorne started dating, Alisa was somewhere picking up trash.
All you ever do is talk. Why the hell would I lie about something like this?
Who knows? After all, you don't understand how the poor thinks.
Hey, waiter, tell us, who does Mr. Hawthorne give this wines to?
Yeah, tell us. Who does Mr. Hawthorne give his wine to?
So that someone can start daydreaming.
These wines were given to Mrs. Ellis Vale by Mr. Hawthorne.
What? This wine is from Lucian to Alisa?
There must have been a mistake. Check it again. How could Mr. Hawthorne possibly send wine to Alisa?
Yes, this is indeed the wine sent from Mr. Lucian to Miss Vale.
How could this be? What makes Alisa so special that Lucian would treat her like this?
Why are you all so silent now? You were so talkative and confident before.
Is it because you're embarrassed?
Okay, Amelia. Yeah, like I said, I don't need to lie.
Mr. Hawthorne would never send wine to this bitch. Could it be...
Wait.
Now, Lavinia.
Alisa, you really are desperate for attention, aren't you? After being exposed about the car keys, you've resorted to hiring actors to put on a show for us!
Oh my god. Lavinia, you really are imaginative. You should become a screenwriter. Really got a hit on your hands.
What? Are you getting agitated because I've uncovered the truth, and here I am stating the facts? How is that imagination?
Lavinia, I think you've got a point. After all, lowly people are always so desperate for attention, right?
Summer makes a valid point. Mr. Hawthorne and Alisa are from completely different worlds. How could he possibly send her wine?
Go home and page your actors.
Alisa, I think there's something you should know. If we hadn't gone to the same high school together, you wouldn't have any chance of sitting here with us, having meal, let alone getting to know Mr. Hawthorne.
You all have gone too far. This is supposed to be a class reunion party, and you're all targeting Alisa. What are you trying to do?
What are we trying to do? She needs to know her place. Instead of deceiving us with lies again and again, how dare she do it and not admit it?
Yes, Summer, as the saying goes, ugly people make more trouble, but poor people make even more trouble.
I couldn't care less what you think of me, but I didn't hire actors for this.
We are all regular employees of the hotel. We cannot be hired as private actors. You must have misunderstood.
Misunderstood? Alisa, you really are hopeless. You found some actors and got 2 bottles of fake wine thinking you could show off at the reunion party? This cheap wine is only good for making noise when it shatters.
With this order from President Hawthorne, I don't have to worry about my performance for the rest of the month. I think I'm going to make Ms. Vale a VVVIP customer from now on. Hello?
Oh, good, Mr. Carlos. Miss Vale's in trouble.
What? I'm coming over.
Damaging someone else's property? Lavinia, you have never been one to consider the consequences of doing whatever Summer tells you to do.
How much can a fake bottle of wine be worth? I'll pay her, and I'll pay for the remaining one, and I'll just buy them all so that she can smash them for fun.
You're disgusting. We're ashamed to have you as a classmate. You don't deserve to be at our party.
Security! Where's the security?
How may I assist?
Well, we don't know who this woman is, and I don't know how she got in here, and I want her out of here. Well, this is Summer Hart, fiancée of the president of Hawthorne's group. And having her here, we don't want to have any trouble.
Understood.
What are you doing? What is going on here? Who gave you permission to expel my esteemed guest?
Did you just call Alisa an esteemed guest?
Yes, I did. In fact, Miss Vale is one of our VIP customers.
That can't be possible. Her family went bankrupt years ago. She probably can't even afford to pay her
Let
rent.
me correct myself. Not only is Miss Vale our esteemed guest, not only is she our VVVIP customer, but the wine was arranged to be sent by President Hawthorne to her. Does my word count? Does it have any weight around here?
Mr. Carlos, there must be some mistake.
Well, the wine was personally arranged by President Hawthorne's personal assistant, Ronan. How can there possibly be a mistake?
Miss Summer, how could Mr. Hawthorne be sending wine to Alisa?
How am I supposed to know what Lucian is thinking?
You said that you would pay me back tenfold. Forget the tenfold. Just pay me the original price.
Is Lucian going to be angry with me for this? Whatever, let's just enjoy this moment.
What's going on? President Hawthorne really sent the wine to Alisa?
I have no idea. maybe someone is just lying and she's being presumptuous about Mr. Harper.
So, Summer, what's the best way for you to pay me back for this?
You should have seen the look on Summer's face when she tried to swipe her card. It was hilarious. Oh my gosh, today we finally showed her who's boss.
I know, but I feel like everyone knows that Summer is Lucian's dream girl. When he finds out the placeholder wife, am totally getting the...
Legally, you are Mr. Hawthorne's wife. You are literally the president's wife. You have the high ground. What are you so afraid of? Come on, let's go drink and celebrate.
You actually want to drink right now?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Fine, okay, that's my heart. Amelia, be honest with me, okay?
What is it?
I don't understand why Lucian wanted to marry me. I don't know, it's just, I'm starting to feel like maybe he, is he actually someone?
Hey, Lisa, I have something I have to attend to, so I'm going to be leaving now.
What? Wait, no.
Are you gossiping about me behind my back while you're drunk?
Are you real? Or am I dreaming?
Well, no, you're not dreaming. I'm actually here to take you home.
Big gossip? No. I don't want to go home. I want to drink more.
I said, you've had too much. You're gonna have a headache tomorrow.
Oh, who knew Mr. Hawthorne was so gentle and thoughtful?
Come on.
I can't walk, so I could just live here.
Okay, I will carry you back then. Come on. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, here we go.
Mr. Hawthorne, here I am, working overtime in the middle of the driving at this speed. It's been sort of...
Lucian, why did you marry me? Lucian, why did you marry me?
Actually, I've been in love with you for 10 years, ever since I first saw you. Back then, the internal struggles in the Hawthorne family were severe, and my father was also...
Lucian? Let your father rest in peace. You're all I've got now.
Anyway, I didn't dare to show you even a sliver of my feelings for you. But the hatred between our parents made me hide my feelings for you. Could you give me a chance? Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this another time.
Alisa always goes against me, making me embarrassed. She's the worst!
I have an idea that doesn't require us to get involved and can make Alisa leave Mr. Hawthorne.
Oh? What is it?
Everyone knows that Mr. Hawthorne is devoted to his mother. If we tell her about Alisa seducing Mr. Hawthorne, then...
Good idea. Mia is the matriarch of the Hawthorne family. She's very clever. But she never got involved in the family business, and she's lived in seclusion abroad for years. Even I haven't spoken to her.
All we need to do is send an anonymous text message to Mrs. Hawthorne. Then we just need to wait for Alisa to be expelled from the Hawthorne family.
I went through great lengths to get this, but I never contacted her because I didn't have a reason. Do it for me. When Alisa is dealt with, you will be rewarded.
It's my pleasure to help you, Miss Hart. I just hope that when you become the president's wife, you won't forget me.
Of course not.
Patriarch Hawthorne, you received an anonymous message on your phone.
What does it say?
It says as a fixing on Mr. Hawthorne. She charmed him so much that he's been ignoring his Hawthorne group affairs.
Book me a flight. I need to go back immediately.
We'd be late again today.
Ow!
Oh my god!
Ow.
I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I'm so sorry.
You need to pay for this. Ow!
Ma'am, it was you that bumped into me, and it was just a light touch. I have no idea how you must have fallen like that.
Are you trying to leave me? Because I don't know what's the matter with your generation. Having no respect for the elderly.
But how did I... Okay, here, can I help you get up first?
Yeah. Well, are you going to help me up?
Are you okay?
No, I am not okay. My leg really hurts. I don't think I'm going to be able to walk. You need to take responsibility for this.
How can a young girl be so bad? She hit somebody, doesn't want to take responsibility.
She looks good, but she's ugly on the inside.
No, the truth is that... Never mind. Okay, ma'am, do you have your family's contact information? I can help you reach out to them.
Family? Who are my family? I don't remember.